welcome back to another video. And today in this video, this is a tutorial video on how to use the new prop mover. Now, this is kind of similar to the prop manipulator, but instead, it actually has a working animation. And I'll be teaching you really good tips and tricks on how to move and how to use the prop mover. So now, if you see this little arrow right there, right? That's where it's going to point to. That's where it's going to go to. So, like, for example, if you want to go make it up, it will go up. Now, your best thought is to use grid snap and try to make this straight as possible, because you don't want any curves, because if you do, then it's probably going to mess it up. Straight as possible. Now, if we're wondering how to animate stuff, well, you need to get a prop. For example, I'm going to search up car, so I can get a car. Alright, so I'll get this car. And I'm going to use the prop, mover to put it on here. When it turns green, as you can see, it's red. And when it goes near a prop, it turns green, so then you can place it down and the settings will, like, you know, pop up and blah. Now, if you want this to, like, start with receiving from a channel, go to start receiving from channel 1 or 2, whatever, what channel. I'm gonna do this, right? So if you want to do that, you can either get a button or a trigger. But my opinion, I prefer using buttons for this. And interaction text, move car. There. So now you've got your prop. How do you customize it? How do you customize the prop mover? Well, good idea. So go. So basically, what you want to do is, once you got your prop, you can go on 10, 20, 30 meters. This is the distance, and then this is the speed. If you want it to go slow, I suggest 20 meters, 3 meters per second. If you want to go fast, I suggest it 7 meters and 20 meters. And mostly, you're not gonna want, you know, like it damaging other props. So if you want it, like, for example, if it collides with another prop, or like anything really, just go and continue, and it should just go through it. Prop damage, you want none. You don't want anything to be damaged. If you want player collision, that's your choice. But yeah. So if you want, this is most easiest way to use a prop mover, as it just released, so I'm giving out tutorial guides to use this. And if you want it to, I don't know, right, for example, you can these don't really work, like, for example, because if I try to press the button, it won't work. But if you don't have a button, then it will work. So basically, now you've got a moving car. If we start the game, right, place down, player spawn, then we should have a working car. So I'll start game. See, we have a working car. And reason why it's done that, because I put the game thing on, you know, instant. And if you don't want it to be like that and you just want it to be triggered, I'll show you the settings. So time from start, put it off, and yeah. So I'll start game again. Then it won't move, and when you press this, it'll move. So honestly, I really think that this is an amazing thing Fortnite have done. And like, yeah, this is like one of the most amazing things. And if you want to go back and forth, well, okay, so get your prop mover, put it there. You want to do the same thing from last time, blah blah blah. You know, like, don't want anything. And, for example, I'm going to make this, I don't know, I'm going to make this start instantly. If I see time from start, instant. And once it reaches its goal, if you want it to go back and forth, right? If you go onto path complete action, which is literally right here, before the start when receiving from, you can select it, ping pong. Now, you can see it has ping pong on it. So now it will go back and forth. So if I start game, then you can see the two things that you possibly have created. So it's a moving car, and then once it reaches its goal, it goes back. Get what I mean? It's really confusing, but sometimes you'll get the hang of it. Oh yeah, and you wanna some of the settings I suggest is so you're gonna okay. Some of the settings I suggest is gameplay only. This you can all decide, but time from start off. AI collision behavior continue. AI damage none. On player behavior continue. Per damage none. You definitely want this to be none, cause that's the worst. After that is the settings that I really suggest. I really highly suggest. And like, you know, you can create amazing things with the prop mover now. You can now create moving cars, anything. Oh yeah, and I forgot to suggest the prop. I tested this out. The prop mover, pretty sure, can move 2 objects at once. So if I put grid snap off, right? And then if I go like this, right? I'm pretty sure it can just absolutely just put 2. I'm just gonna test this out, right? Let's see if it does it. Okay, no it doesn't, but that was a small glitch that I found when it first came out. I'm not sure if they patched it or not, they probably haven't, but like, you know, why not? So the prop mover, honestly, you can like death runs have so much changes to this. Like you can now make moving platforms and like so many stuff with this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a smash on the like button and subscribe if you want to. Of course, try to reach 1K subs so I can finally get a support creator code. You know, so like, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know, do all the things I said. You don't need to subscribe, you don't need to like, but it would really help me out if you did. Honestly, it would. So, hope you enjoyed this video. And, yeah, Shirley72. Peace.